Hello and welcome to Yoga with Catherine. My name is Catherine. I created a flow that I did during a live stream and it was called Yoga to Feel Good. And I really liked it, so I wanted to upload it for you all to enjoy on YouTube. And I am hoping that it reaches more people because people during the live stream they felt really good after doing this flow. So I just really wanted to share that with everyone that I could. So I hope that you love this and you feel amazing after doing it. And thank you so much for joining. So let's begin in child's pose, and then we'll just talk a little bit about stagnant energy and all of that, and then we'll get into some of the movements. So just taking it nice and slow, making sure that you're doing what feels best for your body at all times. You can follow me, you can take breaks whenever you want, or you can literally just sit and do nothing. It's totally up to you, it's your practice. So I always want people to know that, like, take your water breaks when you need, or take your breaks when you need them. I'll never be that teacher that's like, don't take a break now. So you can either have your knees out wide or you can bring them together, totally up to you. Let's meet in child's pose. So here's where you can start to become in tune with your breath and just notice how you feel. What are you feeling today? What did you feel this morning? What did you feel an hour ago? What frustrations came up? Have a look at them and acknowledge them and analyze them. What is serving you and what is not? Did you perhaps have a petty moment where you got angry at something that really was not necessary? We're all guilty of it. Make sure that you are able to let go of the ego and really acknowledge this. Acknowledging our emotions and observing them and analyzing them is really the key to emotional awareness and being able to have more control over your emotions, because those are really the things that can stop us from feeling good. And when they are there, when there are those negative emotions, let's work on letting them go. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. And we're going to let it out through breath. Nice big exhale. Really let it out. You can feel a little bit weird about it, but just let it out. Let that energy out. Nice big inhale through the nose. Fill up the lungs. Feel the chest expand. One more sip of air. And exhale it out. Nice big exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale through the nose. The biggest one that you've done yet. One more sip of air. And release it out. Beautiful job. Inhale, walk your hands over to the right. Nice side body stretch, drawing the chest down towards the mat. Opening up the shoulders here. We're going to be doing a lot of movement in the shoulders, so just making sure that we're opening them up. From here, bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder and then twist over to the right. Nice deep side body stretch, nice deep shoulder stretch too. And then come all the way back down. Let's walk over to the other direction. So we're on the left side now, feeling the stretch along the right side body, drawing the chest down towards the mat. And then bring the left hand beneath the left shoulder and twist over to the left. And then release back down. Bring your hands back to the center, so you're back in that neutral child's pose. Now, see if you can bring your hands together and then behind your head. So this is going to be a really deep shoulder stretch. Really nice heart opener. A lot of our tension is held in our chest and heart and shoulders, so that's why we're really getting nice and deep into those areas. Really is like a flu going around, isn't there? I can feel my throat. Feeling a little weird today. It's okay. Should try honey. I've heard that honey is really good for a sore throat. Okay, place your hands back down, and then we're gonna make our way all the way up, and we're gonna find cat-cow. Of course, you know I love cat-cow, and it's a really, really great way to release tons of tension within the body. So wrists directly beneath the shoulders, and knees directly beneath the hips, and then from here you're gonna draw the belly button down as you arch the spine, looking out in front of you, drawing the shoulder blades down your back. And then as you exhale, you're going to round the spine, drawing the belly button all the way up, tucking the chin in nicely here. Inhale, arching the spine, really getting nice and deep in there. You really want to feel this 3 abdominal muscles, really opening up the chest here. And then exhale, rounding the spine, and keep going like this for a few breaths. And also feel free to do some movements that feel intuitive to you. Maybe you want to rock from side to side a little bit. Maybe you want to go all the way back and then ripple your way forward. Maybe you want to do some circles here, some kind of arching and rounding circles. Totally up to you. Just finding what feels good for you today. And that's another really important way to let go, just noticing like what is it that you're feeling and how can you address that. All right, so from here, push all the way back onto your knees. So you're gonna come to sit on your knees, but do make sure that if you are uncomfortable here and you're feeling like a really, really strong stretch, you don't need to put yourself in misery. I don't know where my blocks are, somebody move them, but you can just pop a few blocks out. There they are. I'll show you, if you have blocks or books or something that you can place underneath, you can always just grab one. These are really cheap on Amazon. I think they're like $6. So definitely do invest in one of these. They are very beneficial for a lot of things, not just yoga. So definitely give it a go. And then I have a few videos actually that you can learn how to use them. So you can just pop one right underneath. And you can always pop 2 underneath if that's too small as well. Okay, so we are on our knees right now. What I want you to do is sweep your hands all the way up and then round all the way back. So you're really straightening the arms here and just opening up the chest and the shoulders, and this is going to feel really amazing. And you're going to wonder, how have I not done this movement more often? Really simple, allowing a lot of energy to release out through your body. Let's do 2 more, and your arms might get tired, but that's good, we're working them. And then from here, reach all the way up and then keep it here, and then we're going to twist over to the right. So you're going to bring your left hand to your left knee, and then you're just going to keep twisting and twisting until you stop, of course. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, go a little bit deeper into that twist. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach the arms all the way back up. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So right hand to left knee, twist over to the left. And with each exhalation, see if you can go just a little bit deeper into that stretch. Sorry. Sometimes you gotta take a little breather break. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Beautiful job. Inhale, reach the arms back up to the sky, and then bring your right hand down to the floor, just on your fingertips, and then side bend over towards that hand. You're going to feel a nice little side body stretch there. And then you'll come to the other side. So we're going a little bit faster than what we normally would, not really holding the pose, but let's keep going from side to side. Just releasing that medial stagnant energy along your solar plexus area. Got hair in my mouth. Keep going. Let's do 2 more on each side. One more. All right, and then when you're ready, bring both your hands back up to the sky. Your forearms are probably pretty tired, but it's really good. And then from here, inhale. Nice full chest here, and then as you exhale, you're going to cactus your arms back, so just bringing them into a 90-degree angle. Inhale, reach them back up. Exhale, cactus them back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus them back. And then release your arms down. They should be pretty tired. You can shake them out if you'd like, kind of just release them a little bit. And then from here, we'll just move forward back into our tabletop position, tuck the toes, and then find downward facing dog. Since it is the first downward facing dog, just pedal out your feet, release your hamstrings a little bit. They tend to be pretty tight in the morning. Mine are not tight right now because I did a hot yoga class this morning at 6 a.m. I've never done that before. But it was actually really good to get up early and just loosen up everything, you know. Everything could be just so tight in the morning. All right, so now walk your feet just slightly closer to you until your heels can touch the floor. And that might be really, really close. That might be not like they're glued to the floor, like you can kind of bend the knees still, but just bring them a little closer until you can find stillness. And then from here, reach for the back of your heel. If your hand cannot reach the back of your heel, reach for the calf or the thigh. But we're really just getting deep into the hamstrings, making sure that all of that tension is going to come out. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, bring that hand back and then do the same thing on the other side. Twisting over to the left. It can be a little tricky to balance here, but balancing or practicing balancing is really, really good for managing emotions, feeling good as well. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, come back to that position and just walk your hands, your feet right behind your hands here, and then bend your knees, nice big bend, and find ragdoll forward. Fold, you'll be grabbing both of your elbows, and then of course just swing from side to side. You know, I love this pose. Should feel quite nice. From here, shake your head yes, then shake your head no. And shake your head yes again. From here, find a halfway lift. So you're going to slide your arms up your legs, find a flat back, and then exhale, fold back down. From here, we're going to rise all the way back up to the top. So now we are standing at the top of the mat. From here, reach your arms up all the way. I know we're reaching our arms again, but we're going to find that side bend. And you're just going to slide your hand down your right leg and then side bend over to the right. You're going to get much deeper than when we were sitting on our knees. And then we're going to do the same thing where we slide it down and go from side to side. So just once again, getting into that medial energy tension, loosening up the spine here by putting the spine in a C shape on either side. Beautiful job. Now reach both arms all the way up to the sky and then find cactus, so 90-degree angle with both of your arms, and then reach them back up. And then a 90-degree angle again, reach them back up. And then just dive it down all the way back into your ragdoll fold. Just releasing the hamstrings one more time. And then push back into downward facing dog again. So beautiful job. From here, lift your right leg all the way up. Doesn't need to be all the way up, can just be straight back. And then step your right foot next to your right hand. And then you're gonna find a low lunge, so reaching your arms all the way up. And you do want to tuck the pelvis in here. You really don't want to arch or anything crazy. tuck it in, you should feel a nice stretch. Now, we are releasing tension along the psoas muscle, so that's something that a lot of people do not realize holds a lot of tension. It's a muscle that's inside your abdomen that you actually can't see or feel. It's really deep in there. So just finding that low lunge. You can feel free to come a little bit further if needed. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor, tuck the back toe and then lift it up. So now you're in a low lunge and then you're going to reach your right arm all the way up. Nice twist. Nice easy twist. It's called easy, but it's not necessarily easy. Fan the arm back down and then bring your right foot back and then bring your left foot next to your left hand and then find that low lunge again, tucking the pelvis in to get nice and deep into the right psoas muscle, reaching the arms all the way up. Beautiful job. Bring the hands back down to the floor, tuck the back toe and then reach the left arm all the way up, easy twist. We're having a lot of twists in this practice just because they can be really beneficial with breaking up energy in the body and then allowing us to release them through those movements that we were doing. Just so you guys know what my method behind the madness is. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, bring that hand back down, find downward facing dog. And then from here, I want you to lift your right leg back up to the sky. And then you're going to step it through and find a high lunge this time. So you're going to reach the arms all the way up again, finding a high lunge, and then you're doing the same thing. So you're tucking the pelvis in nicely here, and then keeping a nice bend in the knee. I'm going to turn around because I'm going to do something that I want to be facing you for. So high lunge, oopsie daisy, we all fall sometimes. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, find warrior two. So you've got your right foot facing the short edge of the mat, then your left foot facing the long edge, reaching both arms on either side of you like this. Inhale, flip your palm and then reverse your warrior. So you'll slide your left arm all the way back, down your left leg, and then right arm up and over. And then as you exhale, bring your right forearm to your right thigh. So you're kind of resting it, not too much. You want to make sure you're lifting through here. You don't want to like really just put all that weight on that leg. Then you're going to reach your left arm all the way up. And then from here, we're going to draw circles with the hands. So bring the hand down and then reach it all the way back up. And we'll keep opening the chest up nice and big as you go up and then closing the chest a little bit, almost like a little bit of flexion of the spine and extension of the spine, ever so slightly. Here we go for 2 and 1. Beautiful job. Bring that hand all the way down. Find another twist again, releasing that tension. Bring the hand down, and then you're going to have an option here. So if you want to flow, follow me, or you can just meet in down dog. So come to a high plank, shift your weight forward, hug the elbows into the chest as you lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, come back down. Tuck your toes, find downward facing dog. Beautiful job. So I'm going to have to switch again, so just stay right where you are. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way up. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands and then find high lunge. Tucking the pelvis in, going through that checklist, making sure that you are nice and aligned. Alignment is more important than anything else. Find warrior 2, right foot facing long edge, left foot facing short edge. Flip the palm, reverse your warrior, sliding that right arm all the way down your right leg, left arm up and over. And this is not a back bend, it's a side bend. So make sure that your chest is facing the front and you're side bending. Left forearm to left thigh, reach the right arm up and over, and then begin to do some circles. So bringing the right hand down and then opening the chest as you open up, closing the chest down as you go down, and then open up. Really creating a little bit of a cathartic experience here with releasing that tension. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hand down, find easy twist, reach up for the sky. Fan your hand down, and then option to flow or meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Let's come back down to our knees, and then bring your feet out in front of you. So now we're going to do something along the back that's going to feel amazing. Something like you've never felt before unless you've done this pose before. So you're going to bring your knees bent in front of you. You want them to be in line with your hips. And you're going to take your right hand underneath your right leg and grab your left leg, and then your left hand underneath your left leg and grab your right. And then from here, you're going to pull away from your knees and tuck your chin in. And you're going to feel a really deep stretch along your back, shoulders, and neck. It can feel quite intense, but it feels really, really good. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, release. Bring your legs out long in front of you, and then bring your right foot up and over the left, and then grab your right knee with your left arm and twist over to the right. So once again, just bringing that twist in after we did a little bit of a release. Just allowing any stagnant energy to keep releasing. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, release. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Left leg over right leg. Hug your left thigh into your chest with your right arm, and then twist over to the left. Keeping the breath nice and steady. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, release. Bring both your feet out in front of you, and then flex your feet a lot. So make sure that you're really activating the feet. Reach the arms all the way up, and then fold forward. So do as much as what feels good for you. You definitely don't want to go too far. Just make sure that you're listening to your body. You can even bend your knees here to keep the spine from going too rounded here. You don't want to really over round the spine. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, come a little bit deeper. Nice big inhale. Exhale deeper. Inhale, come all the way back up, and then let's come all the way to our back. Releasing everything down, and then bring your legs all the way up to the sky. So we're just going to bring that blood flow all the way down from our feet into our bodies. After releasing all of that energy, we'll have that blood flow back, and you'll literally be able to feel it happen. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, reach for the outer corners of your feet as you draw your knees into your chest, or into your armpits more like, and then come into happy baby. Really, really reaching those knees towards the mat. Opening up the hip flexors here. Making sure that we get into the hip flexors so that this energy can be released out through the pelvis. As weird as that image may look in your head, we are releasing energy out of the pelvis right now. Nice big inhale. And as you exhale, close your knees like a book, reach your arms out like a T, and then bring your your knees over to the left. So we are twisting one more time. Just letting go of anything that is still holding on, anything that can bring us down even further. Notice what you are starting to think about now the practice is over, or almost over. What's coming back into your mind? What can you let go of? What is petty? What would not matter if you suddenly were not able to use your legs tomorrow? What would stop mattering right now? Those things that you're worrying about, would that matter? Inhale, bring your legs all the way back up, and then do the other side. Sometimes we really have to put ourselves in a position of, if I did not have this, would this matter? You know, it can really help us make decisions and enjoy each day even more than the last. Because each day is a gift. We shouldn't spend every single day complaining about things that really don't matter. In the long run, at least. But none of us are perfect. So be gentle with yourself, but just notice when those feelings come up. Nice big inhale. Bring the knees back into the chest and give yourself a nice big hug. Love yourself. That's one of the best ways to feel good. Love yourself and treat yourself like a baby. Care about yourself. And then we'll reach one leg out nice and wide. Nice and long. And then the other, and we will come into Shavasana. We'll take a moment of silence. So you guys know I do Shavasana like this. You do it however you please. We'll take a moment of silence to seal in our practice. Take one more nice big inhale through the nose. So big that you feel your lungs really expand as wide as they can go. And then exhale it all out. Slowly begin to make your way back up to a seated position. And you can meet me in a nice comfortable seat. Notice throughout your practice what the things were that came to mind when you thought about what is making you not feel good, what are you holding on to. Really evaluate yourself, evaluate your emotions, and don't be afraid to have a look inside. Reach your arms all the way up to the sky and bring your hands to heart center. Notice how you feel in this moment. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Namaste. I hope that you feel amazing right now. If this flow helped you at all, please do like and subscribe, and maybe leave me a comment with any suggestions that you have, or maybe any struggles that you had that I can help you with. I'd love to hear from you. Namaste.